guys!
Oh, yes!
Howdy boys, girls, cats, and squirrels, SoCloseToToast, and welcome to the YouTube channel. Today I have a beatbox tutorial for you guys. If you want to catch up and watch previous beatbox tutorials, click the link in the description below. It will bring you to a playlist so you can catch up. All right, but today we're going to be talking about how to bass house. Bass house is an up-and-coming genre that's been growing in popularity a lot from last year to this year. Producers such as Jaws, Chocolate Puma, Oliver Heldens, Don Diablo, like all these producers that go in between deep house and tech house and a little bit of electro and dubstep, they created this genre called bass house, which it's very interesting because it's basically a faster paced version of dubstep, which I love me some dubstep. I love the wah wah wah, and that's what this bass house genre has. So if you haven't heard it, definitely check out, I'm sure YouTube has a bunch of bass house. I feel like I've been doing bass house for a long time, and you guys always ask me how to do particular genres. I've released episodes on dubstep and drum and bass. So I figured, why not teach you guys how to do bass house? And if you already know how to do a fast-paced beatbox, then this will definitely be right down your alley because it's not too fast, not too slow. And there's something I haven't mentioned in any of the beatbox tutorials before, but if you want to get better at creating songs or creating more of a structure around your beatboxing, use a metronome. A metronome is the clicker thing, or like the bum, 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 and you can time it for faster or slower speeds. I use Logic Pro X to help me, but I'm sure you could look something up on the internet where it's just a metronome clicker. All right, so bass house. It takes elements of dubstep, like I said, and it takes elements of house. You just gotta start building the structure. So I usually start with like a kick of some sorts. And a snare. And what this genre generally has in it is bass. And so what you have to do is you have to keep it in that 128 beats per minute, 130 beats per minute, and then you want to add some kind of bass line or some melody, because that's usually how the genre sets up, like before it gets to the drop. It depends on how you structure your bass voice and your bass sound, because some people have very breathy kind of basses, so they go or like, and those don't necessarily work. You have to put somewhat of a phaser on your bass. So to put like a phaser on your bass, I mean like you're just basically making your lips wider and then close. So I'm just using that to emphasize the difference of the bass, because it's making not a wobble, but just a phase. So note, if you've listened to bass house before, it has a lot of that kind of stuff. I bring the beats and you bring the bass. I bring the beats and you bring the bass. I bring the beats and you bring the bass. I bring the beats and you bring the bass. that's a little flavor of bass house. If you guys want to practice, definitely warm up your voice a little bit because it is stressful on your throat. If you've noticed, like I literally have veins like bulging out of my throat and my forehead because it takes a lot of bass and it takes a lot of air, and you just gotta like hold it because with bass house, there's not a lot of breaks. Like my voice is starting to tire out because I've done a lot of takes of this to make it sound as best for you guys so you can learn. But yeah, it's very stressful because you're just holding that loop of a bass. And so this might come easy for some of you, it might be a little hard for some of you. If you want to just practice with just humming, just it will start coming naturally once you start adding in the bass. And if you don't know how to do some of these things that I am doing, make sure to check out the previous tutorials on how to do the little clicks, how to do the bass sound. And if you guys want me to teach you other techniques, maybe you heard some bass voice out of me today that you don't know how I did, or you want to learn how to do it, let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much. Peace out. Shake 'em and break 'em.